What's happening, people? Then welcome back to the channel, Lele. We love for all the subscribers, by the way, who subscribed literally last night. That was a big hit. I saw that as well. So I actually need to update the ticker. Chelsea news today. Back as always. I think I've been live every single day the past month. I think I've missed 2 days. I don't know how I'm doing this. Trying to be consistent. One minute I'm consistent on TikTok. Then I'm on YouTube. I'm doing one or the other. I need to do both. That's my own like vindictive thing in it. So I need to sort that out. But anyway, enough about me. Let's talk about you, the viewers. What's everyone telling me? What's everyone telling me? They were saying North London or North England, you should say. What's everyone telling me? 84 subs away from 2K. Let's get it. We got Rob. We got Joey joining. Of course, MLR Paul 2001 is below. That is Robert's big Twitter account. He's getting big on there. You got Wow Sports as well, closing at 1.1 to slash 1.2 thousand subscribers. So can we make sure we're subbing to this channel? We're smashing the like. We're going down in the description below. Pause. You're following Joey and Robert on their respective channels, and then we keep it moving from there. But hope everyone's good, man. Hope everyone's good. Chelsea news today, not much. But today, I've got Joey and Rob with me to talk on football, to give their opinions. Any chance we try out Isak, we're going to speak on that. So I want to go through the news and then get the boys involved. Cheers. Darko saying they'll be done. Maybe we get free. Here we go tomorrow, broski. With the hijack, Jesse Dinner, the youngster as well. Don't forget about him. Chesy, my boy, what's good? We're saying Mr. HD, bro. Be a minute. I haven't seen you in my life for a minute. What are you telling me? Ryan, free, here we goes. Who's the third guy? What third guy? Chelsea reject Isak. Hato and Xavi still giving Ptsd. We're going to speak on that. Felix and Sterling exits nearing, hence the door emoji. So that makes sense. Stephen Michaels with his daily troll type tweet or message on YouTube. Big up, Ches. Don't get our recruitment and selling strategy. We overpay for young talent and overprice our own players. Well, it's Clown Lake after all. I disagree with that, Stephen, but we always disagree. Come on. Ryan here with the update. Ajax have rejected Chelsea's first official offer for Gerald Hato, which we're going to speak about as well. But people, let me check these likes out before Joey comes through. Robert will be joining as well. These guys, remember guys, they live in America. And for Robert's sake, he's 8 hours behind. So for us in the UK and in Europe, depending on where you are in Europe, it can be midnight. Here it's 5 to 11. For a lot of these guys, you do the maths, it's like 2, 3 p.m. So they're during their work day. You know what I'm trying to say? There's 31 people in here. We're going to get nearly 100 in here, I reckon. And 12 likes. Let's get the right stead. Let's make sure where you're doing the right thing as a viewer. And you'll smash the like button for me. In the poll below, it says, have you hit the likes? 90% of you said yes. 10% of you said no. Let's improve that. You know, let's improve that. Don't forget, before we get into the big topics, there will be a live members-only stream on Sunday. I can't do tomorrow, couldn't do today. Saturday, I'm out. Sunday will be a live membership stream for those who are signed up. So make sure you sign up, support my channel so I can get more guests on, improve the production, and everyone has a good time. But 40 people in here, very good numbers. We're going to get to 100 to smash that like. Let's get Joey and Rob involved. Remember, they're on their working day. So before they join, Robert's channel's below. He's trying to get big on. I want Rob to get big on Twitter. He deserves it. He's a good content creator. And he doesn't do YouTube too much. You might see me on Don's channel, but Twitter's his thing. Joey, a bit of both, but Joey does YouTube as well. Late night streams like UK time, 11 p.m. Subscribe to Joey. Nearly 50 people in here. Let's sub up. Big up hooligans. Big it yourself. We need to get at least world-class name signings. I'm not happy about this window. So you're getting Ptsd from last year, yeah? Interesting. I think some people in the chat will say elite recruitment. But anyway, what's it called? Hato, we're just testing out the waters. It will happen. No, deals. I got Ptsd. I'm not trying to hear Joey or Robert waffle about the bid. I don't want to hear it. When Chelsea get good players, it's peak. Tomorrow we get here we goes. I hope so. I hope so. All the time we get linked to something world class, we get turned down. Facts, deals. Ches, do you consider England a part of Europe? What do you mean? Of course it is. England is in Europe, but we're not part of the European Union. There's a difference. But anyway, let's bring out the guests. Been a minute since I spoke to both of them together. Individually, I spoke to Joey Ptsd yesterday, and I spoke to Rob a few days ago now. Be at Rob in the building. Elite recruitment. We haven't spoken since the news, really. And then me and Joey spoke yesterday. Wait, Rob, we haven't spoken since the news dropped at all. I don't think we have.
Since the Xavi Simmons and Hato.
Have we spoken on that together? I don't think we have.
What news are you talking about?
Xavi Simmons and Hato. Did I not make? Oh, sorry. Yeah.
We talked a little bit about Xavi Simmons, but we didn't. We always end up at Garnacho in the end.
Oh my gosh. That would have been last week, Friday. Yeah, we've not spoken.
Yeah.
Those two streams of Jimmy happened last week, Thursday and Friday. So me and Robert haven't spoken basically since like then. That's
JD,
crazy.
Just, I swear if he mentions Garnacho.
Nah, Rob, today's not the day though. Today's not the day. And did you not see the tweet on him? Man United linked to him and Aston Villa. Sorry, not Man United. Aston Villa linked to him. So
yeah,
your dream might not come true, Rob. Hold that. Yeah? Hold that emphatically. We don't want that goon, man. We don't want that guy.
I won't even mention the name. I won't go into it. Otherwise, Joe is gonna come from.
Nah, I'm done with you, bro.
It's gonna.
I'm done with you.
We're not trying around.
I'm gonna be real. Like I enjoy heckling you on Twitter now. That's my favorite thing.
Oh, okay. All right.
I like to heckle you on Twitter now. Like, that's fun. Now that you see my Twitter and you're like, oh, I know who that is.
Yeah, that's Joey.
I have to respond to it, and that's my shit.
Yeah, that's what's up.
But yeah, man, loads of news today, and me and Joe are speaking backstage, and we mediate this show a bit. And the massive news, which Chelsea is semi-linked to, is Alexander Isak, the Swedish international, has apparently he hasn't handed a transfer request, but he's basically done that. He's verbally said, "I don't want to come back," and the reason why, guys, for context, is because he wants 300k a week. And Newcastle are not going to pay him 300k a week. There's only a finite amount of clubs who would pay that. Overseas, Europe, and probably the top 5-6 big clubs in Europe, meaning Man City, Liverpool's, even maybe Arsenal, Bayern Munich, and maybe PSG. Real Madrid might not even do that, depending if they need him or not. So
yeah, well, the Real Madrid would do it for the right player.
Real Madrid's 50-50. They may not, they may in it. But the news leak today, Miguel Delaney came out and said something like, "Oh, Chelsea are interested in the deal, but it means we have to throw our strategy away." Instantly, I took it away. But boys, do we even need Isak? I know that's a mad statement, but I know it's a Chelsea stream.
I mean, yeah, it would be awesome.
Do we need him, considering the players we've got?
The need is the question. The word "need" is where the question is where the thing is. It's like,
need is a
do
no.
we need him? Not necessarily. Is he an upgrade on what we have? Sure, potentially, right? Like,
yeah,
like
just stop.
It doesn't work out.
Him,
it's
bro.
not his football, and we're going to say this a lot. Football's not as linear as that. He might be a good player for Newcastle, but that doesn't mean he's going to be a good player for Liverpool or a good player for Chelsea. Like we expect him to be, but it's not always as linear as that. At this current moment, like could we use Isak as an upgrade to our football team? Sure, he's an upgrade to what we have currently based off of what we've seen. But we've already made our moves, right? And I'm not mad about it either. Like in the end, like if you look at the two strikers that Liverpool bought and the two strikers that we got, it's like
it's a toss up, isn't it? Like
it's like half. It's like it's less than half. It's if this is 150, which is what everyone expects it to be, is around 150, and Hugo Ekitike is around 90, right? That's 240. That's about a third of what we paid for our strike. That's 3 times more than what we paid for our strikers. Are these guys 3 times better than what we have?
Yeah, no, they're gonna massively overpay. I think they've overpaid for Verts. I think they've overpaid for Ekitike.
Nobody's saying that they're better than Isak. Nobody's saying that they will better than Isak.
They will overpay for Isak for sure. Now are all those 3 players gonna be superstars? I have my doubts. but I just think it's not a need. We don't need him. Do we want him? Yeah, but do we need him? No.
I agree. Do we want him? Yeah, we all would. We all want him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we all want him, but do we need him? No. Like I know. I've said this. Maybe it's because how highly I rate Joao Pedro.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to ask me right here, right now, would I swap Joao Pedro for Isak? I'm gonna lean toward a no.
No, you know what, Rob? I'm gonna back you on this. Usually, I'm here. I think Rob was expecting Joey to disagree. Listen, I told Joey this backstage. This is my line. I'm keeping this line. Football doesn't work the way you think it does.
Mm-hmm.
Do not be disillusioned by them overpaying for players who are good players. Don't think that automatically means they're gonna go win the treble and the double and there's no hope. We don't need to spend 250 on.
I mean, if that was the case, though, right? If that was the case, wouldn't have Real Madrid won the treble last year with them getting Mbappe? Like, there's upsides and downsides to every move you make. Okay, in this case, in my opinion, in this case, when you have two strikers of that cost, both of them have to start.
And Joey, I don't know how to say your name. I think you sound like you're from Middle Africa. So be it yourself, bro. It sounds very like Zimbabwe or whatever. I can't believe grown men were saying we should dump the Xavi and Hato deals and pee off super agent Ali. Bro, it doesn't make sense. I don't really get the logic behind people wanting this player. Is he that much better than Joao Pedro and Xavi Simons combined? No, he's not. Like, he's just not. Like, he's not Messi. Like, can we stop talking like these guys?
It's not that, bro. It's not even that. Isak is a baller. Don't get it twisted, son. Don't get this twisted. He is an absolute baller. But as of right now, what we actually need, right?
Oh, come on, man. He's not 2 times better than them.
Bro, what we actually need isn't Isak. We bought strikers. Like, we don't need to get Isak. We need to get rid of a striker, if anything, in my opinion.
I would put it.
Think about getting Isak.
I'll put it like this: Liverpool 3 starting front 4, right? Front 4 is better. Sorry, starting 4 is better than our starting 4, but our attacking depth is better than our attacking depth.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so, with that being said, I will take our entire attacking unit over their attacking unit. Like, it's Ekitike, so starting 9. Who's the backup? Darwin Núñez. It's Joao Pedro is our starting 9. Who's the backup? Delap and Jackson, right? Is Salah is the starting right winger. Who's the backup? They don't have one.
No one.
Was it be
because they're going to sell Chiesa.
Yeah, like ours is Pedro Neto. Who's the backup? Esteval, a wonder kid, right? We have Cole Palmer, who's our starting 10. They got Verts. Who's the backup to Verts? Saboslai. Our backup will be most likely Xavi Simons, right? And in an attacking sense, I'll go with Xavi Simons any day over Saboslai.
Here's the thing, right? Like, unless they plan on not playing Ekitike with Isak, there is huge flaws to this. People are not grasping how much of a, like, you playing Frimpong period has its deficiencies on its own. You playing Frimpong and Salah on the same side, defensively, you're leaving yourself wide the fuck open. Because Salah doesn't track back. So now you're talking about 3 players, right? You're talking about 3 players. And I'm on my channel after this, I'm gonna be doing the tactical part of this. Like you have 3 players playing inside positions. Because Salah wants to be inside scoring. It's not like he's this touchline winger. You're gonna change Salah to a touchline winger at his age? Like, come on. Let's be real about this. He doesn't defend as much as period. currently he doesn't defend that much. So you're not only are you putting Salah up there, so now you have Salah, Ekitike, and Isak, who are all like inside attackers. They all want to work in the inside. So your width has to come from your fullbacks. So unless you plan on dropping Wirtz into like a deeper role, this doesn't work in any way, shape, or form, no matter how you put it on paper.
I think that's a bit harsh because
it's a FIFA, bro. It's a FIFA team, bro.
No, but you can make a case that it works if they employ what Moresca has been doing with Chelsea, the two inside forwards with the fullback overlapping. So you have Salah, that's touchline winger on the right hand side. You have Wirtz, right, and Ekitike as the two inside forwards, and then you have Isak as top, and then Kirk.
Where does Ekitike play?
Inside forward.
So you have inside forward, and then you have overlap. So you're just leaving two in the back.
So you have one fullback, which will be Kirkes overlapping.
What is Frimpong going to do then? Sit back?
I don't know.
Invert into the midfield?
They seem like to me, Frimpong was bought to be backup right back and cover for Salah. It's more as an attacking option. But it seems like Conor Bradley is gonna be.
Well, we'll see. I guess.
Right back.
No. It's true.
I guess
Joey.
Our rival.
Joey, in preseason. In preseason, Robert's right. In preseason, Frimpong's playing as like a right winger. He's not playing right back.
Yeah, Frimpong is more of
Frimpong will be used as a right-sided. Hold on. Frimpong will be used as a right-sided utility player. So if you need to fill in that right back, he can do that. If you need to play a right mid in a 4-4-2, he can do that. If you need to play him as a right winger, he can do that. If you want to play five at the back, he's quite versatile. By the way, he's not great at all of them. I'm not saying he is, but he can play right wing, can play right back, can play right mid.
Yeah, but
that's why they put him.
Back is already a deficiency. Like he's already.
I'm not saying he's going to be good at right back, but that's why I think that Robert's saying. Obviously, Bradley's had a season now in the first team, and he's probably a good enough standard to play right back. But yeah, back to the point that both of you guys are about trying to make, which is a fantastic point. Is I'm not going to be as harsh as Joey and say like FIFA and what I think what I'm trying to say is that people see these names just like Chelsea last summer. Felix. Oh my gosh, Mudryk. Wow. It's amazing. Yes, it wasn't Isak level. I disagree with you guys. I'll back Liverpool here. Our depth might be better, but their first attack is probably better than ours. The only player I would say, the only player I would say forces themselves in their attack from our team is obviously Cole Palmer. Everyone else is debatable. Like Ekitike and João Pedro in between. You've got Wirtz, who's probably better than all our 10s other than Palmer. Xavi Simons, again, isn't his level. I think got Isak, who's a better striker than Delap and Jackson combined. That I agree with. Okay? But because he can do what they both can do. He can score goals and he's technical like Jackson and he's got hold up. So he can do everything Jackson does. But yeah, overall, Chelsea are correct to reject him. I'll be very, very annoyed if I heard the news. If it dropped right now, Chelsea are dropping Hato or they're going to drop Simmons, another attacker, to get Isak, I'll be annoyed. I'll be annoyed.
The thing with Liverpool becomes they've gone from a physical team, like even from front to back, they were a physical team. So now they become a more finesse team because Wirtz is not physical, Isak is not really that physical, Ekitike is not physical, McAllister is not physical. If you're playing Frimpong, is not physical. So your physicality, and then Gravenberch is not really the most physical of DMs. So your physicality is only mainly your center backs.
I wouldn't say
you can overpower them with physicality, kind of the way we did PSG. Like they can have all these technical baller, but if you bring a physicality to the game, you can overpower them. Right? You can outstrengthen them, you can outrun them, they don't Ekitike and Wirtz are not the paciest of players, and that's the only thing I can see as an impediment to work. Like, because Luis Diaz, say what you want about Luis Diaz, is physical. Szoboszlai is a physical and is a better athlete. Like, you know, they're reducing the athleticism in their team for the benefit of skills, and I suppose that's a price that you have to pay if you want to bring in these technical players. Now you're gonna run into less physical players in the Premier League where physicality is needed. I don't know. Hopefully,
So all right. So let me get this straight. You think like I'd love to explain this to you guys on a board, because I'm gonna do this on my channel, because like it's really this is really annoying me. Okay. You think you can do the same thing as what we do, but that means you have to put one of these fullbacks in build-up, okay, in the midfield in build-up. That's the reason why we're capable of doing for what we're doing. Okay?
Not necessarily.
How so?
Because when we play this system, our midfield does not invert. Our fullback do not invert.
Yeah, but we have two in the pivot, correct?
Yeah. So they will have
correct? And what happens when the two in the pivot gets pressed? Can you tell me what happens?
What happens when they get pressed?
Yeah, what happens when two in the pivot gets pressed, the ball's in the back line? What happens? I can tell you. There's one of our 10s drop deep into those wide spaces, right?
Yeah.
Enzo comes back, and he comes back deep into the wide spaces, or Cole comes back deep in the wide spaces. That's how we get out of the press.
Okay.
Like, you're telling me you're gonna have Ekitike, who is that inside 10 that we're talking about in this scenario, come all the way back into the press because you need the wide player. Both of your wing backs are wide. So that means Ekitike and Salah are coming back into build-up. That's what you're telling me.
Your wing back, but not both of them are not wide, because one remains. One will sit. And one
once again, if you're playing Ekitike and Salah, no one's holding the width. So tell me again.
No.
How does this work in build-up?
No, Salah is holding the width. It's Salah and Kirkes that are holding the width.
Bro, Salah plays inside. So you're telling me once again, I keep asking you questions, and that's the reason. Because it doesn't make sense to me. At 33, 34, you're gonna have Salah play touchline winger. See, that's where we're going. We're going back to that question. It always goes back to that question. So at that age, you're having him play touchline winger.
No, bro. He's not.
Bro, this is my point.
His starting position is when Salah primary starting
bro,
position.
If it's a 4-4-2, okay? If it's a 4-4-2, that means either your width, your wide players, or those inside players in this case, or your fullbacks have to be in the midfield. You having two men in the midfield doesn't work in the Premier League anymore. It doesn't. People pack the midfield. Everybody packs the midfield. And that's how you press. You pack the midfield, you press, and you have the ball go wide. Like that's the idea of the press. You press them into scenarios for the ball to go for them.
Respond to that so we can move on.
No, but your point is that they have the two in midfield. Yes, but you know, ahead of those two, they're the two 10s, right? In this case, it's Verts and Ekitike, who are very good against the press. Say what you want about them, they're very good players.
Right, but in this scenario, right? In this scenario, you're having Wirtz come inside, right? Kirkes go outside. And then you have those three in the midfield, correct? You have Gravenberch. And who is it? Who's going to be? McAllister and Wirtz in the midfield at that point. And you have the width. And you're just going to have the two players in the width.
Again, the width is Mo Salah and Kirkes. Right?
Once again, Mo Salah Mo Salah at his age playing touchline winger once again is the question. Like it ends up being the question of all this.
Again,
like it really does.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna bench Salah. Because you can't bench. You can't play 4-3-3, right? You can't play 4-3-3. Otherwise, Ekitike has to become a touchdown winger. Then you have to have two natural touchdown wingers, which you don't have, right? You can't.
And Diaz is gone.
So
because Diaz is gone to get Isak. So yes, exactly.
Yeah. So you can't play 4-2-3-1 because then even with that you need two touchdown wingers in attack.
Yeah, Liverpool fans, let us know in the chat, man. Liverpool fans, I see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The only way this works is if they employ the two inside 10s with one winger holding width, and that winger being Salah.
Or not even that, Rob. They can potentially do 2 10s, 2 strikers, where they play
once again. I could break this down right here. I have the board.
You could do it on your channel. Right now, we need to move on, yeah. But quickly, for Liverpool fans to disagree or agree with any three of us, they could potentially do Salah in the 10 or like the forward positions. He doesn't have to run as much. Then you can have worked in the other 10, and then drop a midfielder, so McAllister and Gravenberch in the CDMs midfielder, and then you could have Ekitike dropping in and Isak up front, or potentially if the game needs to spread, you could put Ekitike on the left, holding that, cutting inside, and maybe have a fullback open up. And they got options, man.
Attacking wise, it might work.
Chelsea.
I just don't see how. I don't see how it works defensively. Like
there we go. So he's agreeing with me. It's 10s. So you have 2 10s.
That is what I said. It is the price you're gonna have to pay because you lose athleticism and you lose physicality.
If Ekitike doesn't start, bro.
Hold on, Joe. I understand Rob's point.
No, I know. I'm not talking about you, Rob. I'm talking about somebody in the chat. If Ekitike doesn't start, which is the most obvious answer to this, okay? The most obvious answer to this is Ekitike not starting, okay? Like that's the most obvious answer. You just paid $90 million and $200K a week for a guy that's not going to be your starter. Like that's questionable.
So who starts then? Who starts?
Hey, last point. We actually need to move on. Emmanuel's right. We need to move on.
Yeah.
Chelsea talk. I know Joe's got to go, but it's going to be interesting. I'm just saying to Liverpool fans, like, don't do a Chelsea where I know the level of quality was different, but don't do a thing where you see all these players come in. And you know what it is? It's the context, Rob and Joe. It's because they haven't done this in a while. They don't know. Like to them, it has to be good because they haven't done it for a while. Does that make sense?
I think the weird part is that that Slot came in, created a system off of, and I think he will be able to create a system, but I think the most logical way of approaching it is, he came in and made a system that worked. So now he has to make another system the following year. It's kind of like
and
asking for a lot for a guy, you know.
One of the main issue is gonna be you have all your 4 attackers. Last season were each a main man in the respective team, so the team was built around them. So the attack at Leverkusen through Wirtz.
Yeah, but they're not.
Hold on. Let him finish the point. Hold on.
Newcastle was through
last
Isak.
point. We're moving on.
At Frankfurt, it was through Ekitike. So when you bring all these guys, and then now you have to ask them now who's gonna be the alpha and who are gonna play the support to the alpha, and so it is gonna be if you buy, Isak for 150M, then you kind of assume that's gonna be your alpha, and we paid 150 also, for Wirtz. Wirtz gonna be I also came for big money, so it's gonna be interesting to see whether or whether everybody becomes a little more selfish because they're all used to being man, and he's gonna take them.
I just think it's the Salah thing, right? Like that's the whole question. It's like, how do you deal with the Salah thing?
Yeah,
like, is Salah still the main man, or the 130 million pound striker that you just bought? It's the main man.
Yeah, so
it's definitely be interesting to see, man. Like how this all gonna work, but let's see how it goes, man. For Liverpool, hopefully it doesn't work for Chelsea.
Yeah, let's move on to Chelsea stuff, though.
Let's move to Chelsea stuff. But yeah, a lot of people in here. Let's make sure we're subscribing to Joey's channel down below. Robert needs to get big on Twitter, but even bigger than he already is, and get the propaganda out there. Elite recruitment. That's his line. So follow both of them. Make sure subscribing to me. I think I've got a few subscribers to stream. It's really good to see rivals as well. It's really good to see, man. But let's make sure we get these subs up. Sub mode is only on, but we need to get these subs up. 50% of you are not subscribed. It's not good enough. Big up for the super chat that's just come in, so I'll read that out in a second. Smash the likes, sub to me and Joey, and follow Rob on Twitter. Very, very easy to do. And part the subs. I need to hit 1930 on this stream. There's 150 plus people in here. Let's make sure we do that today, yeah? Big up, Parasite Green, always showing me love with the super chats. I really, really appreciate that. Thanks so much, bro. Big up, Ches. It's my payday in less than an hour. Was watching more Xavi Simons videos today in anticipation for his arrival. Can't comment on Hato as I've never seen him play. Up the Chelsea. Love heart champion. It's our Parasite for the Green for the super chat. And yeah, we agree, man. I haven't seen much of Hato, but like Rob's line says, elite recruitment, so we're going to trust in them. But let's talk on that now. Because, guys, this is why I say to these two in particular, because they stream me regularly, I have PTSD. Why today, I'm going to put it on the screen, why today, Rob, am I seeing so many, Leipzig's price is 70 million euros, Chelsea value him at 55. Why can I see this doing us this thing again, where we lowball and don't get the player? Like, Rob, we can't keep doing this if all the players were good.
When did we last do that? When did we last lowball and then get the player?
What, didn't get him?
Yeah.
Wasn't it recently for not João Pedro we got straight away? Who's the player we got before that? And we took a while.
Gittins.
And we found Gittins.
But we got him in the end, right?
Got him in the end, right?
We paid the same money. That's the problem.
Yeah, but
we paid the same money. We didn't negotiate much.
But that doesn't mean anything. We still got him, right?
Hold on a second. Let me just bring up the news so you guys can understand. I'm not waffling. Joey Rob can see
you're
it.
not waffling.
I believe this Patty guy, and someone else reported it as well. Latest, Leipzig have communicated to Chelsea they won't accept any bid less than 70 million euros. Chelsea made an offer which was turned down and told to match 70 million euros, including add-ons. Chelsea valuing 55 million euros plus add-ons. And this is the stuff that really annoys me. Again, here it says a quick agreement for Simons to any club, so keeping it vague. It's currently not expected. Leipzig feel no pressure and want their price tag to be 60 million to be met. Guys, I'm not getting good news about this at all.
Oh my God, stop.
No, stop. I don't care.
Fear-mongering chairs.
No, I'm being deadly serious. The Elise things really put me off. I don't care. It's annoying.
Bro, he doesn't want to. He wants to go. He actually wants to go to England. That's the difference. Elise didn't care where he went. Xavi Simons wants to come to England. Okay.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't want to.
No, Ches, you don't. You're not.
He doesn't want to like that. I'm telling you. It's not that deep. It's not like he wants to, like, I must. He's just like,
no, it's like that. It's like that.
You've seen the report. It's like
you're downplaying it. That's my point. You're downplaying
no, but Rob, no, Joey, don't do this. I've seen the report. They've literally said, no, Joey, they've literally said, no, you're not.
Same with Hato. Hato
is different because he said he wants to leave the club. Jerry Simmons never said that, eh?
And yes, he did.
No. Secondly, Jerry Simmons different. Tell you why. Listen, he went, do you want to join? Yeah, go on then. If Bayern Munich were like, do you want to join? People will say, yeah, go on then again. Now what?
No, you just made that up in your head.
It's different. I'm telling you it's different.
Bayern Munich hasn't even been able to talk to him. They haven't even been able to talk to him.
Ches. Yesterday, this was Fab tweeted. I understand Chelsea are advancing in talks with
exactly, bro.
Personal terms.
Exactly.
Xavi, in on the move and open to joining Chelsea. Direct talk in progress to agree contract detail and term. Chelsea want to be fast ahead of club-to-club talks with Leipzig. We're discussing.
What does that mean? What does that even mean?
It means he's keen to joining Chelsea. Basically, that's exactly what it means.
No, I don't care what the words mean. I don't care. Words mean nothing. You know this. You are both older than me. Words mean nothing.
So what do you want?
Nothing.
So you're not gonna believe he's coming until he's holding the shirt.
No.
Rob, it is.
I believe it's come when Chelsea becomes serious and negotiate. I agree they're shrewd, right? But don't do this lowballing thing for too long. We can't drag this out that long. I don't want Bayern Munich to come in and look what happened to Gittins. They were close to taking him off us.
No, they weren't.
They
were never close to taking him off us.
That's my point.
Never.
You're not letting me finish my point. As in the club side. If the player decided last minute, you know what? Bayern Munich, Germany, he would have gone there. More money, and they offered the player the right money to the club. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Xavi Simons isn't like that.
That is irrelevant, Ches. That's irrelevant. That is totally irrelevant.
Ches, our project.
You're literally ignoring the fact that player power is bigger than ever before.
You guys think I'm going mad. Until we don't get him, you guys will come back to me.
I'll be real with you. Our project is a crack. Once we get you hooked, it's a wrap. I don't care what other clubs.
It's not that deep, man.
Bro, Bayern are going for so many other players.
Well, what do you mean, man? It's not that
Xavi
deep.
Simons is like third on their list. They have Diaz, they have Woltemade, and then it's fucking Xavi Simons.
Hey, chat.
It's just
don't listen to Rob and Joey. They're making me sound crazy. They're making me look like I'm Delulu.
Yeah, because,
I'm
bro,
not Delulu, man.
Like Unc would say, bro. There's a lot of estrogen coming from your voice, bro.
Yeah.
There's a lot of estrogen coming from your voice.
Hey, stop stealing Jimmy's line.
I'm just, bro. He'll do a whole stream on you, bro. If you continue this way, like he's in the chat. You don't think he's gonna come back to this and clip you and
there he is. There is Jimmy.
Like
where is he?
Is he in the chat?
Hey Jimmy,
don't
continue
do with this estrogen streak. Just you'll see yourself on Jimmy's streak.
What a gal. Why are you saying gal like that as well? You joke.
Estrogen.
Estrogen.
I'll have the last laugh. When we still Robert and Joey, you two. Robert, I'm looking at you. You're always positive.
Define your last laugh. Define your last laugh. What would the last laugh be? Us not getting.
Cool. I can see a scenario happening.
You understand what the last laugh would be? Us dreading Garnacho would end up being the last laugh, and then Paul. And then he gets the last laugh.
I'm muting Joey. I don't want to hear this debate today. I don't want to hear this debate.
Your estrogen, if you're right.
I don't want to hear Garnacho. That's the first warning. I don't want to hear Garnacho's name again. Look at me. I want to hear his name again. I don't want to hear that.
No,
I don't want Robert to start giving me Garnacho prop.
Don't have this chestrogen. You having this chestrogen right now. We don't need it.
I don't. What's Ches on tonight? I'm on nothing, bro. I'm just chilling. I'm just saying. Listen, answer a question for Rob and Joey, yeah? Because the chat's moving loose. They're just hearing things, yeah? Make it clear. I can imagine this scenario. It comes to next week and there's a standoff. That doesn't need to happen. It doesn't need to happen.
Let me ask you a question. What's more likely to happen? That we get him or that we don't?
I can't believe you lot are confident. You put a poll in the chat. Go on, Rob. Sorry. Go on.
What's more likely to happen? That we get him or that we don't?
Make the poll. Does chess have chestrogen?
Rob, that's a loaded question. Come on.
It's not. It's a simple question.
That's too. Like I know.
Yes. You saying you get PTSD? I'm asking you.
No, but you guys understand. I'm not saying it's not gonna happen. I'm just saying like
today is July 24th. What's more likely to happen? That we get Xavi Simons or that we don't?
Look.
Answer the question.
Anything can happen, innit?
No, it is not.
This guy, bro. This guy's PTSD.
Answer the question. What's more likely to happen? That we
you
know, Robert wants to ask me a load of questions. I'm gonna ask a load of questions to the poll. 100% yes, 100% no. Let's see what happens. See, you guys want to do it? And Rob and Joey.
That's a big ass move, bro.
Mad.
Hey, you lot. The polls in the chat, Joey and Rob, you better vote as well. Better see your votes in there. I can see you vote.
You better see my vote for what? Yeah, we're getting them both.
Because you don't want to do absolutes. You know what I'm saying?
There's not how many times this summer that we have gone in for a player that we actually wanted and didn't get him.
Oh, good question. Be objective here, boys. Who have we actually gone
for?
That's
not a loaded question. That's just like asking
Dilap?
No, Rob.
Plenty clubs after Dilap.
No. That's not the question. The question is
who got rejected by? Yeah.
Who have we been rejected by that we've actually wanted and gone in for?
Oh, so we're doing recency bias. Okay, yeah, I didn't know we
could do this here. We could do this here.
Okay. No, you can do this.
When's the last time? When's the last time? That's what we're at.
Hoyson. Hey, see,
that's rude. Nah. That's Real Madrid. That doesn't count. That's a Real Madrid. It don't count.
That's a good one, bro. That's a good one.
Joey, waffle to me now. Go on.
So Real Madrid. Huh? We're talking about Real Madrid. Xavi Simons going to Real Madrid.
I love my community. Thank you so much. You saved
so
me.
We're at wait.
No names. I had no names.
I just asked you. I asked you. Isn't Real Madrid the outlier in most situations?
Oh, we're doing caveats. We're doing contracts.
Caveats. That because you found an outlier, I'm giving you a caveat for the outlier.
No. That wasn't. That was answering the question. That wasn't an anomaly. It was
Bro,
asking the question.
it is. It's the outlier because that's the beginning of the window.
What do you mean?
The beginning of the window.
Worst thing go Real Madrid. He went to Liverpool. He technically rejected them.
Who?
He
That's
didn't,
true. That's
he
not
wasn't in talks with Real Madrid. He was in talks with Bayern.
No. Who am I thinking of? Not Verts. Who's gone for a big move? Who could have gone Real and didn't? Oh my gosh.
No,
I think.
nobody.
We didn't
No,
pick for
there's
Nico
actually a player
Williams.
who has, but I've could be not Nico Williams. Who was it?
Nobody.
I don't know. There is a player. The chat will tell me. I'm not bugging out. There is someone who didn't go Real Madrid but stayed where they was.
Nobody.
Euro's one.
Yeah, but
Euro
that was
is
a
one.
year ago, over a year ago.
No. I'm saying
they
recently.
didn't put. They just didn't want to put the money down for it.
They don't wanna pay
But yeah,
50.
by the way, Robert and Joe, we definitely got rejected by Hoyson. 100%.
Yeah, that's.
We were leading the race.
I'm not like.
No, Rob,
saying
you're correct
anything.
when you said the project is good. Like he believes in project, but Real Madrid is Real Madrid, isn't it?
Yeah, Real
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying, though, Ches. That's
No, but
fine.
Joe, I really wanted him. My point is this, Joey and Rob, yeah, to make it clear to you two. I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm just saying players I really want never.
What happened?
You want me? I don't know.
Yeah, my thing.
There you go.
It came out. I didn't really want Felix. I didn't really want Sancho, but we got them. I really wanted Osimhen. We didn't get him. That Bali trip I mentioned on everything. I mentioned to Joey. It's that Bali trip gave me PTSD, bro. I was sitting in the car in Bali.
I remember you telling me this story too.
Thank the Lord for this. Yeah, I'm enjoying my life. Okay, I'm 6 hours in front. So I go to sleep thinking I'm gonna wake up to Osimhen Bomba, rejected Sancho. That does something to me. It makes me upset. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I hear it. I gotta go start my show. I'll see you later, bro.
Man, we'll see you there, Joey. We'll see you later. Let's see if Robert can. Joey, subscribe to our sports below. You know about Robert. Come on, man. Come on. 1-to-1. Joey, his agendas are gone now. Do you understand what I'm trying to say, Rob?
No, I don't get what you're trying to say. Because you're trying to move like, oh my God, there's a chance we're gonna get rejected here. Like Xavi Simons, he's a player that we want and want to bring. We're talking and we're convincing him of the project. Once we convince the player of the project, it's hard for them to turn us down unless a Real Madrid or a Barcelona comes calling. I don't know, not even Bayern Munich, not even Liverpool has been able to come and snatch our players from us if we really want the player, right? If we really want the player,
that's my point.
we convince and we can agree personal terms. It's not like that. Once you see Xavi Simons and agree personal terms with Chelsea, it's a wrap.
Yeah, but we're our own worst enemy. That's my point. It's not other clubs, it's us. We're our own worst enemy.
No, we're not.
We mess things up sometimes.
I know that the Xavi Simons is a little bit complicated because they bought him for 50 million in January. He had been there and they paid a loan fee, so they would want to recoup the 50 million they paid for him. They want to recoup the loan fee for him. And then I don't know if the add-ons that was supposed to be hit, how much of the 30 million add-ons has been hit. So they want to recoup the 50 million, fee. They want to recoup the loan fee they paid for him and any add-on that they already paid to PSG. And plus PSG has a sell-on clause on there. So that might be what hold us up a little bit. But going in, we would have known all this going, when we went in for him. And so if we knew all of this going in for him, it means we have a certain understanding that it's something that we can pull off. Even though we want to do it.
Here's the thing. I agree with that. Big up the super chat, Emmanuel. We're going to read that in a second. George Smith says, "Bring up the news. You want to see it." And that's my job, man. I'm trying to hear from you guys. Rob, this news today for Hato. But Rob, my opinion on Hato is different to Simmons, though, because I don't know what you said. We haven't spoken on Simmons, in detail. But I like Simmons a lot, and he adds a lot to our team. Right? He's like the Rodgers type, Eze type profile. He's smaller. I think he's 5'10", 5'9". He's quick. He's quite physical. He takes shots outside the box. He's quite efficient in front of goal. He takes long shots, like as I said. And I think he adds something different to our midfield, right? We really need that. That's why me and you would agree, Rob. What's our first option in the ideal world? Rodgers. Because he does that, but probably He's a bit taller, a bit more physical than him,
Yeah.
and he's permanently proven, right? And he's proved it against in Champions League as well. So he's probably ideal. But Xavi Simons is probably second for that. Probably more better off than Eze. Eze is quite restrictive. He can only really play in the 10.
Eze is 27, 28. Xavi Simons like 22. So
exactly.
The gap is quite significant there.
But for draws and stuff, I'll get Rob's opinion in a second. Joe Hato not even on the bench for Ajax after he informed the club about his desire to join Chelsea. Now, that's different to the Xavi Simons thing. Rob is different. Because Xavi Simons one is more like a...
Why?
Xavi Simons wants, Rob, there's not been one article to say he's really desire, keen, eager. It's been more like he wants, like he doesn't mind.
So if Xavi Simons puts in a transfer request to Chelsea, then
that's different. That's different.
Hato is putting a transfer request.
That's why I said it's different.
I want to go to Chelsea.
Yeah. Because
Liverpool are also interested in him, so we're worried about Liverpool.
No. To be fair, but see, you're moving the goalpost. My argument isn't I'm worried to get hijacked. My argument is we will stall the deals ourselves. That's the argument.
We will stall both deals or just one?
I'm not naive. Chelsea can definitely, like, it's not in infinite time. Like, Chelsea can definitely get rejected by players and hijacked. So because that happened to us for a while.
We will fumble both deals or just the Siemens deal?
No. Okay, cool. Let me make my statement. I think we'll get Hato. Simmons, I really want, but I'm not sure if we'll get him because I thought Chelsea, for a good reason, like Rob will tell you, he's about to explain. I haven't given him a chance to explain. But Chelsea, for some reason, with the really good deals, tend to take a bit longer. Look at Caicedo. Look at Enzo. You see what I'm saying? Xavi Simons will be part of that category. The players who were on the fringe, Palmers who turned out to be ballers, didn't take that long. Even Gittins, even though he's not well-renowned, he had a really good half season. So he was quite popular. You don't go from Dortmund to Bayern Munich and Chelsea to not be a good footballer, right? So you see what I say? But Chelsea are working hard to try and complete both Xavi Simons and Hato. If they do that, the incomings will be all but done, unless they decide to move for a goalkeeper or decide they need another number 9. Should both Nkunku and Jackson go? So I think, Rob, we already knew that though, didn't we? In terms of this news.
Yeah. I think if both Jackson and Nkunku go, then you definitely will see another attacking player come in, whether that's going to be in action number 9 or whether that's going to be another player who should remain nameless. And so we will go. So that's what I'm like. And I don't want Jackson to go. I don't want Jackson to leave. And from what I think it looks like Nkunku is nailed down that he's gonna go. But Jackson doesn't look like he will go. So we'll see on that front what Jackson does and what happens with Jackson. But because I don't think anybody's going to be willing to offer us Ekitike money because the remaining teams that needed number 9.
Yeah, they're not paying that money. They're broke.
Yeah. United is not paying that much. Even if they sell, even if Villa sells Watkins, I don't see them paying that much for Jackson. And I know Matt Lord today, mentioned I think West Ham and I don't know, he mentioned another team that are interested in Jackson. I don't see West Ham paying 80 million.
There's no way like Aston Villa, any Man United pay 70 million. Like it's not happening. It's just not happening.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's just not happening. So, and by the way, that benefits us, Rob. Jackson as a third striker is perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I keep telling you that I'm not. And I know people have relegated him to third striker. I'm not so sure he's actually third. I don't know why.
Either way, he won't be starting.
No, he won't be. He won't be number 1 unless he absolutely knocks it out off the park and gets in good form and is playing well. Then he will be one. Unless his play demand that he plays. So we'll see what happens with Jackson. But I think he's his story is not over yet at Chelsea Football Club.
100%. We do super chat and shout the likes out. Gonna end soonish, guys. Guys, smash those likes. We've got a few subs as well. Nearly on 70 left remaining to get to 2,000 subs. So we're getting very, very close. We're very, very close to 2,000 subscribers. So guys, anybody not subscribed, there's 150 people in here. The views are going up as the subscribers are going really, really good. Thank God. But we need to make sure we're subscribing here and like button for me. That's how it really helps push the channel. And I want to be one of the top Chelsea creators for everyone to have a neutral space to talk. So help me out, man. And help Robert out as well. He's also on his respective platform, Twitter, trying to grow his platform and trying to have a good voice. Not egotistical way, either both of us. It's just for you guys to have good content to get involved in the discussion.
No, what
Chelsea, you know?
I haven't heard you. Do you have an opinion on Hato? Well, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm going to give it in a second. Let me just what as a player overall.
Yeah,
I'm going to give you that.
All
Try to be fair. Emmanuel Drip, thank you so much for the super chat. Remember, guys, any super chats I appreciate. We thank God every single time. This is a blessing. You don't understand. To have the super chats on my channel, I would never reject it.
Big time.
Chez is right. Look at Elise, for example. Yeah, 100%. And it ended up getting us Palmer because I think we went for Elise 2 summers ago. No, we went for him 2 summers ago, got rejected, and went for him again. Because that's when everyone was saying, where's Palmer going to play Elise in the 10, Palmer on the right. So he went for him twice and he rejected us twice. So it's peak. Well, the first time you were in trouble. But yeah. Let's go through some of your chats. Any memberships as well get priority over read out as well, of course. But yeah, put your questions in, especially members and mods as well. And everybody in the chat. Make sure you're subscribing. But Rob, what's your question for me while I get some more news on Hato?
No, what's your opinion on Hato? Like how much do you rate him?
How much do I rate him?
Yeah.
You know what? From what I know, I think he is a good young centre back. He's had 2 seasons in the Dutch league. I think he possesses good pace. I think he's a good height. People keep saying, "Oh, he's 6 foot. That's small." Not if you're playing left back and centre back. I think that's fine to cover both positions. I've seen him 1v1 get cooked a few times under 21s in the big boy leagues. I think he needs a bit of work 1v1 probably, but under Maresca, I trust it. And playing next to Colwell and all the experienced centre backs and stuff, Cucurella, he'll definitely learn that at Chelsea. So overall, if you can get him for like 35, 36 million, I think it's a really good deal. And there's only positives on the deal. I can't see any negatives. He's 19 years old, 2 seasons in the not Dutch league, plays for Netherlands as well.
Yeah.
I don't really see anything like alarmingly bad from this deal. But as you can see here, under 20s, perfect timing. First adventure duels, aerial duels, touches, passes completed, short passes, all of it. And this is for under 20.
Under 20 fullbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, that's not saying much.
Of course, Rob's going to change my narrative, man.
I mean, the crops of under 20 fullbacks is he should definitely be the best in all those areas. I would expect it.
And guys, someone's putting this. What's stopping Chelsea from winning the league? How many of these have you seen recently? I've seen about 10 of these, Rob, in the last week. Everyone's excited.
You see,
it's good depth, though, isn't it?
What's stopping this from winning the league is Enzo Fernandez is not in it. That's why.
Yeah, but he will be. I don't know why he's put Lavia here. Lavia is fit.
In this team, Enzo Fernandez is not in it. That's what will stop him from winning the league.
Yeah, but it's true. We need Enzo, man. How do you feel about Enzo dropping in the pocket and playing more of a deeper line playing role? Do you like that?
Oh, that's his best position is to play and to dictate the play from deep. That's what he does. And so what we've been asking him to do, and even though he did it last season at quarter in elite level, is playing the box to box and provide goals and assists, which he can do. But from a deeper position, he can actually dictate the play, run the play, and let the attackers, the Siemens and the Cole Palmers and the Netos and the Joao Pedros actually go and cook. And he would join the attack every now and then, rather than being asked to consistently make those runs inside the box. Then he can be more solid defensively because he won't need to run too much, and he and Caicedo can just dictate the play from that standpoint. And also, he's a good presser. He would put in the hard yard. That's what you know about Enzo. He's not gonna be lazy.
Yeah, he definitely runs around. People act like he doesn't run around. He definitely does.
Yeah, that's just lazy analysis from people who say he doesn't do much defensive work. So, I mean, I think that with that being his favorite position, I think getting him in that deep position it just provides more creativity to the team. We become more creative. We become more dangerous, and and they can even give Caicedo license to kind of roam and go chase the ball around and go press it even further. If Enzo just sits there and dictate the play from deep, they all used to have with Jorginho.
Oh, 100%, 100%. And I feel like Enzo Fernandez is definitely one of the team captains in the team. Obviously, off the pitch, he's done things that we don't like. But on the pitch, he shows leadership. And at the end of the day, he's an asset to the club, and he's performing well, and he's developing. And like Rob, I keep telling Rob this on everybody in the chat. We don't need 10 youngsters to perform well. We just need a core of players to take that step up, and that's enough to bridge the gap. You don't need every single player. You don't need Gittins, Esteval, all of them to be 10s. All you need, Rob, is 2 more on top of Palmer, Colwell, Enzo, and now all of a sudden you've got 6 players who can start for most teams in the world. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference between, you know what I'm saying, being 4th and fighting for the league, or being quarterfinals of the Champions League and getting to finals and winning trophies.
Yeah.
And obviously, as Chelsea fans, this season we want to win some domestic cups. We want to get far in the Champions League, fight for the league as best we can. What's your opinions on that? Do you think Chelsea will do that?
I think we're gonna be a major player in the Champions League next season. Major
play meaning
we probably will make the final.
Win the final.
We will make it.
You will never make it.
We'll make the final of the UCL.
Hey, chat, I'm gonna let you simmer on that one. I'm gonna let the chat simmer on that one. Man said we're gonna make the UCL final. I'm writing that down, writing the timestamp. Hey, Rob just gave me a good video there. Pay more attention, mate. Oh, we're having a little dispute in the chat. Semis. Finals a bit spicy.
Is it? Nah, you all told me this for the Club World Cup too. I told you we'd make the final before you started. You all told me it was too spicy, and we made it and ended up winning it. So we're gonna be dangerous in the final. We're gonna be a dangerous cup team. That's all I'll say.
Chelsea do shape like a cup team, like loads of options, and that's the thing, Rob. We haven't been consistent in the league for so long. It's hard to see our team getting 80+ points. I don't know, Rob, man.
I don't think that's. I mean, I think we'll reach 80 for sure. I don't think that's gonna be enough.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
So you're guaranteeing what? 3 more wins and 2 more draws?
At the very Jesus Christ. Yeah, at the very least. If we beat Ipswich and Fulham.
But Rob, anybody can say this.
Yeah, I know anybody can say this, but for what we have now is.
And if Liverpool didn't have the league wrapped up, maybe they would have gone full strength and drawn against us or beat us. Like, we can't. I used to do that analysis too, but it's hard to do analysis because you don't work in a vacuum.
I agree with you. It's a poor analysis, but my point, my overarching point is we are a stronger team. We know how to deal better with low blocks. We know how to deal better if you come to play against us. You want to go football to football. We have now tools to break down low blocks. We are more solid defensively, and it's the year in the system for our main players, and it will be easier. It'll be to unlock. It will be easier to unlock low blocks. It will be easier to know how to press. It will be easier to understand what the manager needs, and everybody's kind of play with each other for at least a year, and it'll be. That's what I think. Yeah, we'll get 80 points. I think. I've been telling you we're gonna have fun next season, and the only thing that will stop us next season is an injury crisis.
Stop us from doing what?
An injury crisis.
Stop up. We're ending this team. We're hit 1 hour in a second. Rob, hit us with the pin line. Stop us from doing what?
From reaching the final and getting 80 points is an injury crisis.
What? I don't know if 80 points would be good enough to be in the title race, though. That's
no. It will be good enough to be in the title race. It won't be good enough to win it.
Okay, would you be disappointed if we didn't win a trophy next season?
Yeah.
Same. Okay, we agree there. Do you think if Chelsea won the FA Cup alone and got top 4, would you be happy with that?
Top 4, we finished where and how many
So
points?
it's like we finish in top 4.
If we won an FA Cup and we finish like
We're in
second,
the title race, we fall off, but we
yeah,
still we do better than last year. Last year we were scrambling, but we
yeah.
don't lose, we don't have that middle round. We don't win
If we finish,
2 out of 10.
if we finish, let's say second on 82 points, and the winner gets 89 points, and we get an FA Cup, and we get knocked out in the semi-finals of the Champions League, I will call it a good season. I won't shout about it. I mean,
Yeah, okay, no, we agree.
I people rate the FA Cup, but I mean, to me, if we're in the Prem or the UCL or now the Club World Cup, yeah. I mean, I'll be happy to win the FA Cup. I'll be happy to win the Carabao Cup, but I'm not gonna be out here singing about it, all summer long.
No, 100%. But fair enough. Guys, we'll come back tomorrow at some point, hopefully. Maybe in the morning because I've got quite a busy day in the afternoon. But either way, let's make sure we're subbing the video, liking the video, subbing the channel, following Robert on his Twitter. It's very, very important to do. We're redirecting over to Joey. Just put up the Chelsea or something like that, or Ches and Rob, whatever you guys want to put in the redirect. He's live right now, which is really good. It's 100+ people. Go over there and do us a favor. Support Joey in his channel, what he's doing over there. If we're in UK, have a good evening. He's very late here. Good night, sorry. If we're in, what time is it for you over there, Robert? 3-4 o'clock?
Yeah, 3:54.
I'm tired. I've had a long day. It's been very long. My Thursdays are long for me. But yeah, people, see you tomorrow. Don't forget, sub, like, member, live only video on Sunday to get involved for the call-in show. All you got to do is join below. $3.99 or $4.99 a month is literally nothing. And the benefits, you get emoji, you get other perks as well. Read it in the description below. And also, members only live. So we're up in the game here. So I'm saying more people to meet too. So we need to up the game. But every single person, WC, I appreciate all the love. Thank you so much to Parasite Green for the super chat as well. And Emmanuel Drip. Feel free for the super chat next stream. Is always welcome. I really greatly appreciate it. But yeah, good night. God bless. Like, subscribe.